Welcome to the Yerba Power Podcast, where we share the power of yerba mate with the world. Introducing your host, Devin.
Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Yerba Power Podcast. My name is Devin. Thank you for joining me today. Here in Nashville, I'm not sure where you're joining us, but I thank you for joining us. Last time I checked, we had 84 countries and growing. Thank you. So here in Nashville, as I was saying, it's looking like it's going to snow again, which is crazy to me because we're so far in the south, or at least in my mind, in the south of the United States, that it hardly snows. But recently, about a month ago, it snowed a good 6 inches, and it looks like it's going to get pretty cold. 11 degrees is what it's predicted. So I thought I'd give a little bit of cheer, a little bit of warmth in your life, and how to make a mate latte. And the reference I'm using is from Mateina. It's a yerba mate company in Canada, but is now in the United States. They're backed by Dr. Andrew Huberman. So just shout out to them where I'm getting this reference and this recipe from. It's not a recipe I came up with, but I did want to share it with you guys in case you wanted to make a mate latte. So here are the directions. I'll get right into it, and I'll try to make one myself, post it on Instagram, see how it turns out. So for the instructions, number 1, step 1, brew. So you grab your loose leaf yerba mate, whichever brand you prefer, and you brew a strong cup of yerba. So mate cocido is what we usually call this. In other words, you're brewing it like you would normal tea. You can either put it in your coffee maker, which I have a video on that on Instagram as well, or just brewing it in a teapot. Make sure your hot water is around 70 degrees Celsius or 158 degrees Fahrenheit so you don't burn the leaves, and don't forget to strain the leaves once the brew is ready. Again, if you're putting that in your coffee maker, it's going to go through the coffee filter itself, or in a teapot. Usually they have a mesh wire. What's the word I was looking for? The mesh wire to strain out the leaves. So basically you're going to brew it like regular tea. And then step 2 is froth your milk. So you can add a half cup of oat milk and a large drizzle of maple syrup to your frother, and then froth. That's the directions from Mateina's website. If you don't have that, you could just use regular milk, or whatever milk you prefer. And the frothing, if you've got that, if not, you can just heat up some milk and probably at least get something to give it a latte sense, right? And obviously, hey, don't come at me, bro, with all the the frothing milk properly. I'm just reading directions. So froth some milk, a half cup of oat milk is suggested, and a large drizzle of maple syrup. And then step 3 is combine. So pour the frothed oat milk into your mug of strained yerba mate, and then finish it with a sprinkle of cinnamon if you're feeling fancy. Step 4, enjoy. Savor the flavor of a creamy mate latte and reap the benefits of a steady, smooth energy boost. Sounds delicious. I'm going to give it a shot, see what I can do. The other name for this mate latte is also aka the Buenos Aires fog, or Buenos Aires fog. So for my gringos out there, Buenos Aires is how you say that, not Buenos Aires. And the cool thing about the Mateina, just to give them a shout out, is, they have organic yerba mate. They're doing a lot of things for the yerba mate community, talking about the health benefits. I subscribe to their emails. That's how I got this email about how to make the mate latte recipe. If you're curious to do that, I'm not affiliated with them in that ways. I'm just giving them a shout out to another yerba mate company out there that's doing some good stuff. And I hope this recipe warms your heart, gives you some good energy, and helps you push on through the week. Talk to you guys soon. Don't forget to follow the podcast too. It helps us out, helps spread the word of yerba mate and the power around the world. Thank you guys for listening. Talk to you soon.